Hello, my love. I'm having coffee and a little walk, and the last few days I've been having so many insights and realizations, and they've just been flooding all over me from the spirit. So if you're listening to this, thank you, and I hope it is destined for you to hear it. That you may find something juicy, like a gift for yourself, or confirm your own insights that you may have been having. If you have, let me know in the comments. So, what are we talking about here at all? I would like to bring us all into the same space or common ground. What are we talking? Awakening, self-realization, spiritual attainment, yeah? And also how to live it. How to live it as a human being, not only human, but a human being in this beautiful manifest world. And I was, after my shift, I was wondering, all of those different teachings and paths, how to bring them all together in a simple message and align, and different traditions. And I see, if you're listening to this, you probably have been following the direct path, the path of awareness, being aware of your awareness. So these teachings of Advaita, non-duality, direct path, coming from the East, and all they are pointing to is that you are God, you are consciousness, you are nothing, there is nothing. And with realization of nothing, you realize that you are everything. Okay. And with that falls all desires and need to change things. And then you land into this body and you see, well, but things keep changing on their own without your intervention. So these teachings of the East, of non-duality and so on, and beings who realize themselves and sat in caves there, they're very appropriate, and it's the beginning. It's the beginning, and I would say it's a masculine approach. It's direct, it does not take a second to realize it, that you're consciousness, and there is nothing to do for you in order for you to realize this. It's very simple, it's very direct, it's instant awakening. And I am not so interested in keep repeating scriptures or what other teachers are sharing. I'm more into sharing the blossom of my flowering heart, the spirit that is speaking through my heart and being, and that appears to be a unique touch, I would say, and a little bit original twist, not twist, but insights, because I, Anna, as a feminine being, somehow ended up on non-dual path and been following Sri Ramana Maharshi, Nisargadatta Maharaj, and that finished her, of course. At the same time, not in contradiction, Anna is an artist. Anna is an expressive being that loves nature, that loves to change, loves to dress up, change clothes, paint, dance, be spontaneous, which is appears to be quite different than sitting in caves and being in silence for 40 days. And at the same time, Anna has been on a path of realized the importance of the path of surrender. And so where I'm going with this is that all of this, the path of consciousness, direct path, the path of surrender, which I would say the feminine way, surrendering to life, to what is, which is consciousness, right? Dancing or Shakti. And then the path of artist, or the path of the heart, that I would say. All of these three somehow intertwined and merged within my being and contributed to realization and the living experience of this. So with that comes a deeper seeing and understanding that just one path may be helpful for a period of time. And then you need more information or more insights from another path. So if you're just sitting in your home and meditating every day, it's okay. Yeah, I'm awareness. And then what? And then you have a pile of bills that keep coming. And then in the West, at least, yeah, you are a realized being, but no one will come and take care of you. Like in India, for example. If you become silent for 10 years, here people put you in a hospital and lock you and think that you're sick and give you pills versus taking care of you and treat you as a holy being. So in the West, it's a different environment and circumstances. So once you realize yourself, you are called to move and engage with life, because from self-realization sprouts the unconditional, ultimate flowering, this infinite love for everything, because everything is yourself. So you are moved to share it. And once you are moved to share it, it implies action, it implies speaking, engaging with the world, with life. And there you meet this Divine Mother, beautiful, seductive Shakti, which is that which is always changing, which is not in separation to consciousness. So consciousness and energy are one. Once you realize that, you move in the world freely. And then, even though you realized your ultimate being, as you move in the world to share it, first of all, when you share it, it becomes art, it becomes love, it becomes the path of love, the path of artist. Because as you channel, so to say, source, the ultimate being, into action, into sharing it with the world and surrendering to what is, that act becomes art. That act becomes a beautiful poem, a speech, a painting, a dance. Every action becomes this art, flowering from the source, from the heart. So all these three paths, so to say, I see them intertwining. So they are not even the paths. And how to combine them into one, because they are one, and how to talk about this as a living experience of realization. To me, this consciousness, energy, and love, which is the same as beauty, as art, all of these are different levels and aspects, dimensions of this living realization. So, let me have a little sip. Sorry. Mm. Mm. Ah, couldn't do it. So, where am I going with this? That denying any part of you or the experience goes against spiritual attainment and realization. Embracing all there is, which is your human part as well, the manifest world, the Shakti dancing Divine Mother, which is always changing and seducing you, and remaining as witness, as this masculine pole, the spine, the inner center that is unchanging. All of that comes together as whole. And I feel I may raffinate this, crystallize this message as time goes better, to share it in a sliced way. But I hope you can follow where I'm going to or from. So to me, this Eastern way, non-duality, it feels very masculine. I would say the feminine way, the path of surrender, which is like yoga, tantra, Christian mystics, the energy healing modalities, the energy work, anything that deals with the flow of Shakti, that's more a feminine way, yeah? And non-duality is like, I'm the witness. I'm witnessing that which is changing. I am the unchanging one, the masculine pole. The feminine, I surrender to the flow of life. I'm everything. I'm dance. I'm stars. I am earth. I am sick child. I'm everything. That's the Shakti. The masculine is I am that pole that is witnessing, always unchanging. And so wherever you go into the pole witnessing, or in completely dissolving, surrendering to the Shakti, you end up in their union, which is oneness, which is beyond the yin and yang, the masculine, feminine. And that becomes a gift, an offering, a devotion, an art, an expression of the heart. It becomes this third, as I would say, the path of the heart, or the path of devotion, the path of art. It turns into something very otherworldly beautiful. And you live for it. Not for anyone else, not for your little me self, not even for some god or some attainment. Because you are everything, you are nothing, you are this dance, were there to attain nothing. You're living for this constant big bang expression of the heart, of love, which creates the gift, the art piece, the masterpiece, the art. And I'm speaking in general terms, with capital art, capital heart, capital love, not to go into details. So far I'm talking generally, and I'm implying that I'm speaking to, as I said, most of you who follow this direct path. There you go, you are awareness, congratulations. And then you're trying to live it in the Western world. So I imply that you are half conditioning of the Western world, which has a lot of programming from Christianity and a lot of engagement with the manifest world. A lot, much more, So we are called to go and pay taxes, be a part of society, and although of course there are exceptions, but in general terms. And how to unite this East-West, in the heart, they are one, Shiva Shakti, witness and witnessed, surrender, and dissolution into that one. So, and I also imply that you want to live this realization in an embodied, holistic way, And so to say, yes, you realize you are awareness, and then what? And then what? And then you see body has urges, desires, and you start to judge yourself, or you start to, no, I go back to witness and I just identify as witness. I shouldn't have these feelings. No, no, no. What if? What if that's life calling you in for an action, for you to see which more blind spots about the manifest world now you have, about Shakti you have? Because if you are seduced, if you are turned like away from Shakti, from that which is changing, from, it can manifest whatever, from life itself, if you're like, oh no, I need to stay away, then you're not whole. You're not really whole. You're not really whole. If something in this world bothers you still, or you judge it, you're not whole. Your realization is not complete. Go have a relationship and see how much you are triggered. How much your stuff has been hit. So that's non-duality, great, and then we leave it. And then we face that we have wounds. Our energy system has blocks. Our mind needs upgrade of software, of conditioning. So this work becomes this dimension of yoga, dimension of energy healing work, dimension of polishing the body mind, clearing, removing those blocks, addressing your traumas, doing therapy. Therapy is implied. Therapy, some people say, what are you talking about non-duality? What about the rapist guy? I mean, that's the sick case. That's the therapy case. That's not spiritual attainment case at all. Spiritual attainment has nothing to do with who you are in the world, what you do in the world, how you act. It has nothing to do with your body mind. You are the light with capital L. You are consciousness. And this is it. That's their enlightenment and realization. And you realize yourself as everything. Then you may not be moved even to change your body mind or polish the glass, make it more, transparent. You will, but the non-duality thing, you free yourself up internally from the body mind. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't do our cleanup or like therapy. Maybe times are different, and our culture, the Western culture, implies that you are also functioning in the world, right? And something in you also wants it, like life force probably wants it and calls you to participate. So then, as you realize yourself as this light with capital L that shines through this stained glass, and you see this stained glass, which is body mind, has a lot of impurities in it, has a lot of dust, has a lot of broken, missing pieces. So broken, missing pieces in the stained glass, this is your wounds, this is your childhood traumas, this is your therapy work. Self-realization does not deny therapy, okay? Do your therapy. There are critical psychological diseases that need to be addressed, and you still go to doctor, you treat your body, you treat your mind. Spiritual attainment is something very different. It's another dimension completely. Do you understand? It contains everything. It contains all the drama and melodrama, and accepts everything and loves everything, and is the creation. It's the source of creation. And then, as you say, we go into yoga, which is about polishing the glass, the stained glass, the making it more shiny, and so it emanates the light, which you are, in a pure way. It doesn't obscure the light. So your expression in the world, which we talked about, art with capital A, And by art, I don't mean just painting or dancing, or art as an expression, unique expression of your spirit. So then you polish this glass, stained glass, and fix the missing pieces. That you do with therapy, with healing, energy work, yoga, polarity work, tantra. And you realize, oh, that's my job is not done as an individual, as a unique expression of spirit, and that goes on forever. So I would love to share that in here, after the shift, realizing what I am really on all levels, this body was like dropping away. I felt so, I'm everything, I'm nothing, it doesn't matter if body stays, and disconnected, and very like observing the body and the world from distance. And I felt that the body got sicker and sicker and sicker, and I felt like it doesn't matter, I am it's so peaceful and blissful there. And it lasted for, I don't know, some months. Then I like consciousness sort of, if I saw it, observed, consciousness wanted to go into the body by itself. I didn't force it, I didn't control it, I didn't like, oh my god, let's not die. No, it was like consciousness decided to, no, let's engage, let's fill up this vessel. And since that evening, our body just started to recover and feel itself better and better and have more energy. And with that, I started to have more insights about about the purpose and meaning of expressing that realization in the manifest world, which is ultimately illusion. Yes, it's dream, it doesn't really matter, and who cares, but there is love. It felt like such a love, intense love, that it wanted to break through, break free, and come out through this vessel. And that included the healing of the body, which still goes on. It's like, it's a process. And everything related to body mind, it takes time. It's a process, it's in time. So your healing will take time, your yoga will take time, your childhood trauma healing takes time. And I would love to stress out that that is your responsibility, to take care of that. What you got from your parents with your DNA, which resides in this body, from conditioning, it's for you to address. And everyone is an adult here, so it is not that, that's why there are so many examples of great yogis or people who have cities, and they are like on a body mind level, they're completely off. Trauma work, therapy work, it's included in the package of embodied realization, embodied enlightenment. And just because people come and bow to you, or like see you as realized being or whatever, don't buy into that also. You're nothing, you're not that also. Because if you start to like, oh, I'm so holy, I realized, and now everyone give me money, who are you becoming? No, you are just this empty, pure vessel of no obstruction, no obscuration to the light, which is that which you really are, of consciousness, light with capital L. So this light can enter this earth, the manifest world, and warm it up and give life, give birth, and continue, or not, however it wants. But the story continues as what we wanted or not. I hope that gave you a lot of insights, and I know this is like more an energetic transmission that I'm sharing. It's very here and there, but I feel like I'm painting a picture, painting a map that you sort of can grasp in your own way and connect the dots. Yeah, I am so grateful for all of you guys, and I love you. If there was no you, I don't think this work would be flowing, going, messages coming. It's only for your asking on some level. I don't know. Spirit knows that. Yeah, we are inseparable. So whatever path you're on, path quote unquote, know that this whatever direct path, the path of surrender, the path of artist, the beauty, the love, all of that leads to one goal, right? To complete oneness, dissolution of the separate I and living as totality. And that all the paths can mix and change and go in parallel also, because they work on different levels. As you are a multidimensional being, you exist everywhere and manifest everywhere. So maybe it will resonate with some of you. Yeah, till the next time, maybe this will lead to some more refined practical teaching, or some appliance that you could use in a practical way for for your well-being, for your living truth and love. So you don't need to do anything in order to realize yourself. You already are. That's the message. And then you are, and then this your awareness wants to love and express itself, and it is the totality, it is life itself, it is ultimate surrender, and it is ultimate self-expression also. Hope it makes sense. Shiva, Shakti, art, all of this is one. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your insights, experience, and contributing how you may be called to contribute. And maybe I see you also on the webinar on Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.